Hello and welcome to another video of the Extreme Beginners Guitar Lesson Journey, and today's topic is chords. I know you are very excited because every guitar player looks for the lesson, looks for chords to strum and sing and have a lot of fun. Okay, so we shall talk about chords today. First we need to clear the concept and then we will move to our guitar to learn them practically, how to play the chords and what is major chord, what is minor chord, etc. All the things we'll learn later, but first we have to clear the concept. So first let's understand what is chord. So whenever we are playing a scale or we are playing a melody based on a scale, we play the notes individually or linearly, means one after one. But whenever we play chord, we play several notes, multiple notes together at a time. So this is the basic difference between scales and chords, or melody and chords. So in a chord, we play more than 3 notes at a time or together. So you can write the definition of the chord as it is showing on the screen, that a chord is a combined sound of 3 or more than 3 different notes. So the most basic and one of the most important 3 notes chord is major chord that comes from the major scale. So what is a major chord? A major chord is a combination of the first, third and fifth notes of any major diatonic scale. I repeat, a major chord is the combination of or the combined sound of the first, third and fifth notes of any major diatonic scale. As an example, I am again picking up the C major scale, that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And if we combine the first, third and the fifth notes of this scale, the notes will be C, E and G. So whenever the C, E and G are being played together or at a time, it will be a C major chord. Just like that, if we play A, C sharp and E together, it will be the A major chord, as these notes are the first, third and fifth notes of the A major diatonic scale, because the A major diatonic scale is A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So I hope by the 2 examples you can extract all the 3 notes necessary for building the major chords from every single major diatonic scale. So we will not spoil your time in this video. You will do this in your house, in your home, and this is a homework to write down all the combinations of the major chords depending based on each and every major scale. Okay, and please give me the feedback first, that which notes you have found. Now I'm directly going to the guitar and showing you with the proper shape showing on the screen that how to play the major chords. Let's go. Starting from the C major chord, I'm putting my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, that is C, putting my mid finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, that is E, and putting my index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, that is C, and the rest of the strings are being played open. So the entire combination will be from 6th to the 1st string, E, C, E, G, C, E, E, C, E, C, E, G, C, E. So the entire combination is E, C, E, G, C, E. That means it is successfully a combination of C, E and G. It is not necessary that it will always start from the C. It may start from the C, may not, but the entire combination always should be limited in the three notes which are necessary for building a major chord. Nothing out of that. If you play any outer note out of the three notes, it will not be the major chord, it will be something else. Okay. So this is successfully a C major chord, what I have explained. Now let's learn G major. I have put my ring finger on the third fret of the fourth string, which is G, my index finger on the second fret of the fifth string, which is B, and mid finger on the third fret of the sixth string, which is G again, and the rest of the strings means the 4, the 3 and the fourth, the third and the second strings are being played open, and the third fret of the sixth string, the second fret of the fifth string and the third fret of the first string have been pressed by my fingers. So the entire combination will be G, B, D, G, B, G. So as we know, the combination of the G major chord is G, B, D. So this is successfully a G major chord because the G, B and D three notes are available in the shape and there is nothing out of that. So this is a purely G major chord. Okay. Now moving forward to the A major chord, where I have put my pinky finger on the second fret of the second string, my ring finger on the second fret of the third string, and mid finger on the second fret of the fourth string. So by pressing these three positions and by playing the rest of the strings open, the combination is coming as E, A, E, A, C sharp, E. So as we know from the formula of major chord that the first, third and fifth notes will be played together of a major scale, and in the case of A major scale, the A, C sharp and E, these three notes forms the A major chord. So I am finding E, A, C sharp, E. So in this shape, A, C sharp and E three notes are available and there is nothing out of that. So this is a successful A major chords shape. Going to the D major, I know that D, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A, these three notes will form D major chord as these are the first, third and fifth notes of a D major scale. Okay, so by forming the shape, let's check whether the notes are here or not. So first I'm pressing the sixth string's second fret, that is F sharp, by my thumb like this, and the fifth and fourth strings are open, F sharp, A, D. Then I'm putting my index finger on the second fret of the third string, putting my ring finger on the third fret of the second string, that is D, and putting my mid finger on the second fret of the first string, that is F sharp, and putting my index finger on the second fret of the third string that I have mentioned before, that is A. So this is a combination of F sharp, F sharp, A, D, F sharp. So the combination of D, F sharp and A is being successfully formed. So this is a D major chords shape. Okay, going to the E major chord where I'm playing E open, then putting my mid finger on the second fret of the fifth string, that is B, then ring finger on the second fret of the fourth string, that is E, index finger on the first fret of the third string, that is G sharp, then the B string means the second string open and the E string means the first string open. So there is B and E. Okay, so the notes have been organized from the sixth to the first as 6 E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. As we know that the E major chords combination is E, G sharp and B according to the first, third and fifth notes of the E major scale. So this shape can be used as a very successful E major chord shape. Okay, so this is a E major chords shape. So we learned C, G, A, D and E major chord, that 5 open chords. Now we will shift to the bar chord, and in the case of bar chord we have to press all the strings in one single fret by just one finger. So first let me show you the barry or the bar. So this is the bar. I am pressing all the strings of the first fret by my index finger, and now I will put my ring finger on the C note, that is on the third fret of the fifth string. I'm putting my pinky on the F note, that is on the third fret of the fourth string. I'm putting my mid finger on the second fret of the third string, that is A, and I'm making a bar on the first fret with my index finger. Okay, so the notes have been organized on all the strings as F, C, F, A, C, F, F, C, F, A, C, F. So according to the formula of major chord, the first, third and fifth notes of the F major scale stands as F, A and C. So when I'm playing this shape, I'm playing F, C, F, A, C, F. So F, A and C, all the three notes are present in this shape, and there is nothing out of the three notes. So this is a successful F major chord. Now the fun factor is, as this is a bar chord and every note is under pressure, so whenever I will shift the same shape to the next fret, every note will proceed by semitone. So the combination here will be the combination of the F sharp major chord. So in short, if I shift the same shape, and this is applicable only for the bar shapes, not for the open shapes. Okay. So in short, If I shift the F major shape to the next fret, it will be the F sharp major chord. If I shift the same shape to the next fret, it will be the G major chord. On the next fret, it will be G sharp major chord. Here A major chord, here A sharp major chord, here B major, here C major, and it will go just like this. Whenever I play a bar chord on a fret, like I'm playing F on the first fret, whenever I shift the same shape on the next fret, the chord will change according to the order of the note. As there is F sharp after F, it will also be the F sharp major chord after the F major chord. And as there is G after F sharp according to the note circle, if I shift this shape to the next fret, it will be G. And consequently, it will be G sharp, A sharp, B, C, and it will go on like this. Let's discuss about another bar shape, another important chords shape, that is A sharp major, or you can say B flat major. Remember the A major chord? Just shift this chord to the next fret and make a bar on the first fret by your index finger. So this is a A sharp major chord. So this is an A sharp major chord, and the shifting method or the shifting order of A sharp major chord will work same as the F major chord. So in short, if this is A sharp major chord, this will be B major chord, this will be C major chord, because the notes proceed in this order. This is the C sharp major chord, this is the D major chord, okay, and it will also progress just as the notes progress. And by this bar shapes, we are finding not only one chord but also many chords. So the 5 open chords and the 2 bar shapes provides you all 12 major chords on different places. Okay, so we are done with the major chords concept and some basic chord shapes. There are many major chord shapes that we will learn later, but these are the basics. You have to master them as fast as possible, because these chords will accompany you all the time through the musical journey of yours. Well, we are done with the concept of chords, and in this video we have covered all about major chords, and in the next video we'll talk about minor chords. Till then, practice the chords and give me the feedback. Stay musical, stay happy, and thank you for watching the video.